I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the window is just, it's covered in dripping condensation. And that music in the background is awesome, by the way. As far as I can tell, it's 100% humidity out there. And I'm feeling every drop of it. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 6 o'clock. It's pretty disgusting that it's only 80 some degrees, because it feels like it's about right there, which would be about 135. It's bad, but mission accomplished. Today's kind of monumental in that we now have the speed nut strips all the way around for the first time. And I hate drilling these speed nut strips. They're like the biggest turnoff of this entire canopy. And those are the longest ones I'll ever have to make. This whole side needs work. I get the other side done and I come over here and I'm just like, bleh. So my glasses are fogging up. My whole body's fogging up. I could walk around this thing like this forever, but I'm not going to bore you with that. I don't have many speed nut strips to cut. Just what's up there and this entire one here, which is going to be 1.5 inches thick, and the 3 longitudinals. I got to extend these out to where they would be, which is cake. Finalize the shape, get the 2x4s up, get everything pushed up, make sure my dimensions are correct, and then get in there with my tube running into the flight deck and start just welding all these seams. Get this thing stout, get it rigid, perfectly rigid. Not saying it's not rigid now. I mean, it's perfectly rigid. Another side quest, which I thought about it, and I am going to do it because I'm staring at these pictures, and this guy right here, he is not square right there. He definitely needs to come down, and that needs to drop down to where that intersects about right there. I'm not going to come this far on this thing to let some stupid significant details slip by. It's just a matter of, you know, determining exactly how far it needs to go, and then cutting that, and then with the clamp pulling it down, and then pretty much taking this piece and replacing it here. Piece of cake. I don't know if I'm going to get, well, I might do that tomorrow because I have to get this done before I finish this. These verticals are not in on that one or that one. Naturally, I'm waiting to do that. You've got your verticals in here, there. I forgot the 1/4 inch overhang needed for the plexiglass or glazing to press up into right here, but that's no big deal. I can just weld a strip on there if I even need it. But there we are. It is just oppressively, unforgivingly, unnaturally hot today. It's been I mean, it took me 8 hours, because I have to go inside and cool down occasionally, to make these 2 strips, which this is just a strip with these holes. But I think it's like 90 holes I had to drill, like 100 or something like that. And then of course, that's just the pilot. And then I have to go back and drill them for their bigger holes, ×2. And then I did these guys the same way. And of course, welded his pattern and cut and welded the vertical in there. So that's when it gets hot like this, I don't get a tremendous amount of work done because it just fries my brain to come out here and try to think about this crap. But that's gonna be look good. Once that's like that, I can sit here all day and do that, but once that's done and I get those verticals in there, these guys, it's gonna be nice. But that's where we're at. That is awesome that those things are done. I get a lot of well, not a lot, but my fair amount of people saying I should make some kind of a vehicle out of this thing. People don't understand the size of the B-36 flight deck. From this point to the other side is over 12 feet. It's over 144 inches. And that really stays consistent to about right there exactly, where it only loses, 6 or 8 inches. This front part right here is still over 108 inches. You'd have to have a wide load permit. If you were to somehow cut that off, you'd still have to have a wide load permit, or you'd just be under it, and it would be silly. This thing is huge. Once again, I'm 5'11", and I only go up to right there. So it's every bit of almost 7 feet tall, 7 feet tall, especially with the Astrodome up in there. Oh my gosh. I'm done for the day. I surrender. I quit. I retire. Yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow for sure. But man. Okay. I will see you guys next time.